guys, and welcome back to the Media Nights. My name is Ari.
And I'm Denise.
And today we're going to be reacting to the very first official trailer of Black Panther Wakanda Forever. This is a project that we're super excited about, especially after seeing that teaser trailer. Because, man, that teaser trailer wrecked us emotionally. I feel like...
Hell yeah. Like, it was really hard to watch, but it was also such a joy to watch. It was a lot of mixed feelings with that. Obviously, you know, we're both very curious to see how exactly they're going to handle the passing.
Oh, yeah.
And obviously there's going to be the emotional side, but I'm assuming there's also going to be like a political aspect to it. I'm really curious to see how much they're going to show in this trailer.
Yeah, I know. It's quite a long trailer too. It's 2 minutes and 10 seconds. So hopefully we get a little bit more of the context of what the film is actually about.
Right? Exactly. And obviously there's some political stirrings going on. You know, there's going to be most likely the introduction to a mutant, maybe officially.
Namor the Submariners coming in, so hopefully they call him a mutant in the film, because it's something that in the comics is very much, he is called the very first mutant. So hopefully he kind of gets to keep that title, even though Kamala Khan is already in the MCU. Technically speaking, from a timeline point of view, he would be the first. So as far as we know. So I hope that we get to see more of him, a little bit of his motivations, and I guess we'll see. So with that being said, we're gonna dive right in and we're gonna check this out. Guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. We'll see you guys in a second.
Oh my god, yeah, they're wearing white.
Yeah, it's the funeral, huh?
Yeah. Oh, dude, look at that.
Wow, what a shot, man.
Dude, look at this.
And the music is already...
I know, it's
so beautiful. Wow.
Wow, dude. Yo.
I can't believe it. Like, this looks phenomenal. Ooh, the music. Oh, there they are.
Oh, fuck, dude.
They call him Coogler.
Oh.
Dude.
He flies. He's got the wings.
He's coming for the surface world.
Ooh, wait.
What?
Yeah, it's a war.
Oh my god.
What you whisper.
Oh, nice. Let's go, Koye. Oh, man.
Dude.
Oh, Iron Heart. Nice. Let's go.
Oh, my God.
Show them who we are.
Let's go, boss. Woo! Hell yeah. Oh, yes, baby.
Oh, shit, dude.
Yeah, dude. They're not revealing it.
Wow.
They're not showing.
They're not showing.
All right. Already? Nice.
Holy
wow. All right, so tickets are out, guys. So that's going to be probably a bit of a fight and a little bit of hassle getting those, especially on the AMC.
Wait for AMC to crash on us again.
Yeah,
we're just going to be there like with the reset button.
It's part of the tradition at this point. I feel like a lot of people already have gone through that this morning, but guess we'll try to get our tickets now. See if the struggle is over. Dude, this trailer was good. It gave us a bit more of a bit more tone of the actual conflict. Right. So it looks like Namor is pissed off. He's coming to the surface. Right. And there's going to be a war with Wakanda. Right.
We already saw, you know, clearly there's some kind of flooding going on in Wakanda. Yeah. And it looks like it's
straight out of the comics, by the way.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, straight out of the comics. Like, Wakanda being flooded is straight up from the comics. He destroys Wakanda,
Oh, God.
It looks like that's what we're getting to.
Terrible.
Yeah, a few clips and hints at that comic book run, for sure.
Definitely seen significantly more when it comes to like the emotional tone of this as well, what you were saying. Yeah. There's some devastating little segments here and there. Again, like super excited to see it, but I already know it's gonna be a heavy hitter, you know?
Yeah, and I think it's gonna be one of the most serious the most serious MCU films that we've had, at least on Phase 4. And this is the culmination of Phase 4. I think it's going to be the best film out of Phase 4, honestly. Just by looking at it and the tone and the way that they're treating this film, you can tell they actually, like, they really care. Yeah. They really want to get this right. Something that I was actually surprised that I wasn't even thinking about with this trailer was that we got our first look at Ironheart.
Yeah, I know.
With all the buzz that we've been getting this week with Armor Wars becoming a movie. Right. And, you know, the Iron Man legacy. I guess they're starting to show us more of Ironheart and Riri just to get us kind of prepped. And I guess once we get Secret Wars, I guess we'll understand why Armor Wars has to be a movie. But from what I've heard, what I've heard of the script of Secret Wars apparently is really, really good. It's going to be a more serious approach. And they were saying kind of like how it mimics that tone that Winter Soldier and Civil War had, which I'm all for. So making Armor Wars a film, I think, was a good call, especially for the boy Don Cheadle. Yeah. But yeah, getting to see Riri in this, that was pretty badass.
I know. It was like a really short segment, but I was like, oh, wait. It took me like a second to realize that was what was going on.
Yeah, I was like, that looks like Iron Man. I was like, yes, that is Riri for sure. And some of the sequences, obviously, with Riri, it mimicked Iron Man 1 with her flying and with the, you know, the inside HUD, right? And her screaming, the heads up display. Yeah. And then obviously the new Black Panther falling from the ship, you know, those all mimic the original films, both for Iron Man and Black Panther. So, I mean, we're going to get an Ironheart, I guess, Black Panther team-up film. So that's pretty badass. I mean, that's going to be quite a spectacle. Yeah, and like we're going to have two of the smartest people just kind of working together. I wonder if, you know, they're going to come up with some kind of strategy probably to just like take on Namor in some shape or form. It's not just going to be like the physical capability, but also like how do we outsmart I feel like they're going to have to outsmart him. Right. It's going to be cool if Namor is actually really smart as well, because that's going to make it a game of chess.
He has to be. Yeah. Come on. Like, and also I really love that we got to see significantly more of Namor. Yeah.
He can fly. We were speculating, you know, with the wings and the heels, that if maybe he could fly, maybe he was swing, but he can fly. So that's cool.
He can fly.
He can fly.
And he can swim. So he sounds awesome. But I was really happy that we got to see a little bit more of that. I was really happy that we got to see a little bit more of Atlantis. Yeah. As well.
It looks beautiful. It looks so, you know, like the paintings and it looks like it has a history behind it. And this is something that I really appreciate of Ryan Coogler's, you know, direction and the creative team behind Black Panther, the first one as well. Even though we just got introduced to Wakanda, it felt like it had all this history with it that we had to catch up on. It doesn't feel, it didn't feel like it was just born yesterday, you know? Yeah, and exactly. The same thing happens with the, what was the name of the tribe? There was a name of the I forgot the name of the tribe, but anyway, Namor's part of it feels like they're all like they've been around. They've just been in hiding, kind of like the same way that Wakanda was. Right. So truly excited to see what kind of technology they have versus the Wakanda people, Wakanda tech.
Yeah, and also how, like, because we already know some of the motivations behind keeping Wakanda hidden from the world. Yes. I'm really curious to see why Atlantis was hidden, right? Were they, like, forced out, or did they also make it, like, a deliberate decision? Honestly, yeah, there's already, because, like, whenever you say political stuff, I'm all for it. Yeah. So, like, I can't wait to see. And
Ryan Coogler has definitely proven that he can do that kind of storyline very, very well. So.
Amazing. Yeah, he knows how to balance it with, you know, like the facts and the logic, but also with so much heart and integrity, which is, again, one of the biggest reasons why I'm so excited for this movie. Yeah, like, also really curious to see exactly how the battle is going to take place. Because, like, I saw some of the Atlanteans have, like, were they like breathing masks?
Yeah, they're like breathing masks for the surface. So like the opposite of what Wakanda people would need, basically.
That's, you know, that's a little interesting fact over there. So like, is it a limited amount of time that they have?
Like how long can they be?
Go refuel and then come back? Like
how long, or if they can't even survive without the masks to begin with? Right. For how long? Yeah. Well, something that's interesting is that Namor does not need one. So I guess that's part of it, why he's a mutant, because he's a kind of a mix between the human and whatever the race is. Because I know they're not Atlanteans in this, or at least in the iteration for MCU. They have another name. Talokan. Talokan was the name. Okay, I know I had it there somewhere.
I'm going to retroactively correct myself. They're not Atlanteans. They're Talokan.
Before people. Sorry. They're not from Atlantis.
Don't come for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're from Talokan. But basically, Tanakwerte was saying, like, from from having that civilization that's like, it's the, you know, the myth is that it was like somewhere near in Europe, like between Greece and wherever Atlantis was, right? That they could adapt that to any culture. So that's what they did with Talokan. So yeah, they're Talokan. Yeah, but I'm super, super curious to see how, like, what the culture is. How do they hunt? What do they eat? Like, how do they speak even? Because they don't need the mask underwater. So, you know, Aquaman had to figure out how to do that for their film. I wonder how Black Panther is going to come up with that solution. Like, how do they speak underwater? They just, do they just speak? And it sounds like normal, like, you know, surface, or do they have to have another kind of communication? It'd be cool if they have to like do sign language or something.
Or even a different kind of language. For all we know, you know, like when you look at any creature that lives in the sea, like there's a lot of fun things that they could do with that when it comes to communication. Also, I'm really curious to see how this new Black Panther is going to be, like the fighting style and everything. I'm really curious how that's going to be incorporated.
The suit looked very interesting. The suit had like these almost like accents near the neck that it wasn't quite the collar where the suit comes out of, like the necklace. They were like these like spheres, like little spheres. Like you noticed that too, right? It was like a polka dot kind of pattern. I wonder, I mean, I'm sure that's some of Shuri gadgetry there where she's going to be able to pull out some tech from and utilize it in the film.
That would be so cool.
But yeah, I'm really excited. This looks really, really good.
Yeah, I'm so pumped, man.
They definitely still, you know, brushed over it. They didn't give us too much, just kind of like not a lot of context when it comes. Normally coming into a film, we know what it's going to be about. We truly don't know anything. Just that, you know, the only thing we truly know is that there's going to be a conflict between Talokans and Wakanda, and Namor's going to be introduced, and Ironheart. Essentially, that's all we know. And honestly, I'm not mad at it.
No,
like, honestly,
I kind of love that.
I love it. I don't want to know anything else. I feel like we need to go to the movie theaters and watch this film to really, truly know what it's fully about. And I feel like experiencing that for the first time on day one with you guys, that's what we want to feel, right? I feel like we're all going to leave the theater crying like babies, but that's okay. That's okay.
Thank you guys so much for clicking on the video, for all your support thus far. Like, subscribe, and comment. Like, we really want to know what you guys think about this. Maybe you guys caught something that we didn't, you know, because like Marvel has a reputation for putting little Easter eggs here and there. So let us know what you think, and we'll see you at the next one.
Take care, guys.